Hey Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Jitendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And today is very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about what does Lord Krishna teach in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Really, Lord Krishna teach to all of us to fight for our rights, fight against injustice. Krishna said, Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana, he took a birth to establish Dharma. Here we just have to understand the meaning of dharma. Dharma means Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai. That is called dharma. No, this is not called dharma. Lord Krishna said dharma does means whenever we are feeling the pain of someone, the person who is suffering, and whenever at the same amount of the pain we are feeling, we can understand that is called dharma. The feeling which one is raised in our heart to understand the pain of other, that is called dharma. Listen my sentence very carefully. The feeling which is raised in our heart to understand the pain of other, that is called dharma. The human consideration, the mankind consideration, the living entity consideration. If even if there is an animal, even if there is a small insect, that particular insect if killed, or if any accident or anything happen, then the same amount of the pain if we are feeling, then that is called dharma. Dharma means society, dharma means civilization, dharma means mankind. This is what Lord Krishna say. So we have to raise our voice against dharma. Dharma means in order to protect the society, in order to protect the mankind. If any kind of injustice with any single person, if the society, then we just have to understand, we have to raise our voice. This is called, Lord Krishna stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, this is called dharma. And this is your fundamental right to raise a voice against injustice. You don't have to tolerate injustice. You have to take a step against injustice, against the dharma. So this is what Lord Krishna said. Lord Krishna teaching in the battle of Mahabharata to Arjuna. Lord Krishna here, Arjuna here clearly asked, Madhav, I am not able to fight. What should I do? Here Krishna stated, after listening Arjuna very carefully, Arjuna was crying. He was totally in depression. He was depressed. He was not able to understand what ought to do and what ought not to do. At that time, Lord Krishna actually guided to Arjuna. Lord Krishna here clearly stated, "O putra hai kaunte, you have to get up and also fight this war. This is because this is the dharma yuddha, and in order to protect the society, for sake of fighting, you have to fight this war." Here Krishna is claiming, "Masmagam partha ne tattva upapadyate sudram hridaya dobalya त्यक्ता उत्तिष्ठ परंतप." हे परंतप पाद, ऐसी नपुंसकता तुमको शोभा नहीं देती। हे तुम कैसे बात कर रहे हो, नहीं लड़ूंगा मैं। इट्स ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ धर्मा, यू हैव टू फाइट दिस वॉर. It's not associated with you, it's associated with the society, with the people. If there is an injustice, if Duryodhana is doing injustice with all of you, because you all are capable enough, even if you face the injustice by Duryodhana, and even Maharani Draupadi, actually she was disrobed by Duryodhana and Dusasana in the courtyard, then what will they do with the common people? So in order to protect the dharma, you have to fight this war. This is what Madhusudan stated, this is what Mukunda stated. Krishna further say, "Atva praptasya swargam jitva bokse sami mahima tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddham kuru nishchaya tasmad uttishta kaunteya." हे कौनते, हे पुत्र पार्थ, इसीलिए उठो और युद्ध करो. अगर तुम मर गए तो तुम्हें स्वर्ग का राज्य प्राप्त होगा. इफ यू डाइड इन दिस बैटलफील्ड, then if you killed in this battlefield, then you will get a heavenly planet of Lord Indra. And if you conquer this battlefield, then you will get back your kingdom, which actually deceived by, which actually seized by Duryodhana. So it will be win-win situation for you. So you have to raise your voice, you have to raise your hand up, and also pull your weapon up. So because unless you are not pulling your weapon up, you are not able to fight this war. You have to fight this war in order to educate the other people. You have to perform your prescribed duty. This is why Lord Krishna clearly stated to Arjuna, Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jaya hi akarmanah Sarira yatrapi chatena parisadate natu akarmanah. Krishna said in verse number 8, chapter number 3, Karma Yoga. Krishna clearly stated here, perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working. Perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working. And no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. No one can maintain his or her physical body. We can't maintain our physical body without performing our prescribed duty. हमें प्रिस्क्राइब्ड ड्यूटी करना है, हमें कार्य करना है, हमें कर्म करना है. वी डू हैव ओनली टू ऑप्शन, आइदर वी विल परफॉर्म अवर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड ड्यूटी और वी विल नॉट परफॉर्म अवर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड ड्यूटी. हम भूखे को खाना खिलाएंगे या नहीं खिलाएंगे. वी डोंट हैव अदर ऑप्शन. वी ओनली हैव टू ऑप्शन, either we will feed someone and we will not feed someone. This is what Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava, Krishna, Gopala, Kesava clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So in order to fight against injustice for sake of the society, for dharma, you just have to raise your voice. You have to raise your voice against injustice, and you have to raise your weapon up. You have to raise your weapon up. You have to pull your weapon up. This is what Madhav, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava, Madhusudana clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I hope you all can understand. If you have any question, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. You have a right to raise a voice against injustice. Listen my word very carefully. You have a right to raise a voice against injustice, but not individual, but it should be collective. Collective called dharma. Collective injustice called dharma. Collective injustice called dharma. This dharma is only and only because of this society, and this society समग्र सृष्टि परमात्मा के लिए है. हमारा जीवन ये समाज के लिए है, और ये समाज सृष्टि के लिए है, और ये समग्र सृष्टि परमात्मा के लिए है. तो हमेशा हर एक जीव की गति परमात्मा की हो वो अनिवार्य है. We have to unstoppably move towards the Supreme Personality Godhead, and ultimately we will have to emerge. We will have to get merged in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the ultimate goal of each and every living entity, individual living entity. I hope you all can understand. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Radhe.